Hi, this is Laura. Today I have a Tabata Yoga workout for you. Just as a reminder, Tabata is where we work for 20 seconds and we rest for 10. You can always make this particular workout a little harder by continuing to work through the rest period. You can also make it a little easier if you need to by extending your rest period. So feel free to kind of modify or advance the workout to suit your needs today. So we're going to get started in a comfortable seated position. Just crisscross those legs, rest the hands on the knees, sit nice and tall, relax your shoulders, and then close your eyes and begin to focus on your breath. Taking time here at the beginning of class to deepen the breath, slow it down. Take one more deep breath. You can open your eyes, bring your hands to your side. And on your next inhale, bring the arms up, lengthen the spine a little more, look up, palms touch, and exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale the arms up, exhale, hands to the heart. Two more, swing the arms up nice and big, exhale down. Last one. Then bringing the hands to your side, sit tall and bring the right arm up and over, pressing down through the hips, stretching into the side. And then switch, bring the left arm up and over. And then we'll do that once more, bring the right arm over. And switch, left arm up and over. Back to center. Take your left hand to the back of the right knee, twist and hold open to the right, twisting through that low back, the mid back, and the upper back. And then come back to center and switch sides. And then back to center. All right, switching positions, we're going to come into tabletop, so you'll move on to all fours. Be sure here the wrists are lined up under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips, and we're going to start with our cat-cow stretch. So on your inhale, you're going to lift the tailbone, arch the back, a little bend in the elbows, maybe look up, and then exhale, tuck it under, round the spine, and then tuck your chin. Again, inhale, arch, and exhale, round. We'll take one more, inhale, arch, and exhale, round. Coming back into your neutral spine, walk the hands forward about a handprint, tuck your toes under, relax the chin down, lifting up through the upper back. Nice deep breath. And then lift the hips high into downward dog. And you'll pedal your heels, one heel and then the other. Finding any movement that feels good. And then settling in. We'll take a nice deep breath here. Heels pressing towards the mat, sit bones towards the ceiling, sinking the head in between the arms. Reaching through the fingers. You'll bend the knees a little more, look to the top of the mat, and then walk into ragdoll. So you bring the feet about hip distance apart, let the body relax forward. Neck and shoulders are relaxed. Hold opposite elbows and gently sway side to side. All right, then we'll come back into center, release the arms, and then straighten out your right leg Bend the left knee and you're gonna lift the right arm up for windmill twist. And then lower the arm and we'll switch sides, straighten out the left leg, bend the right knee and lift the left arm. And then we'll lower the left arm down, walk those feet in just a little bit closer together, straighten out the legs as much as you can for a forward fold. Then slide the hands up the front of the legs for half lift, nice inhale, and exhale, fold. Rounding up, pressing into the feet, keep a little bend in the knees. Take your time, head will be the last to rise. Then when you get to the top, inhale, bring the arms up. Palms touch, we'll take a side bend over to the right, back to center and side bend to the left. Back to center and fold forward. We'll take a half lift here and exhale, fold. Hands come down, step the left foot back for low lunge. Then take just a moment here to stretch on your own here, pressing the hips down towards the mat and then lifting the hips high, straightening that front leg as much as you can. Just moving up and down a couple of times. And then settling into your lunge, line up the right knee and the right ankle. Left hand is down, and then you'll lift the right arm up to reverse. Then we'll lower the right arm down, lower the back knee, relax the toes, and then sit back, lifting the front toes, stretching your hamstring, really lengthening here, reaching the crown of the head towards the right big toe. And then come back forward, lift the back knee, and step into forward fold. We'll take a half lift and a fold. Hands down, step the right foot back for low lunge. So now doing those stretches on the other side, just take a moment here to lift and lower. Then you'll settle into your lunge, lining up the left knee and the left ankle. Right hand stays down and left arm lifts. Lower the left arm down, take the back knee down, relax the toes, and set the hips back, coming into your half split, lifting the left toes. And then come forward, lift the back knee, and step into forward fold. Now inhale your arms wide and all the way up. Hands come to the heart as you exhale. All right, we'll take a couple sun salutations, make sure we're good and ready to work. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Fold and step back for plank position. All right, if chaturanga is in your practice, you can take one here, or you can take a tricep push-up, or you can go straight to downward dog. So I'm going to take chaturanga, and then up dog, lifting the chest, pressing the hips towards the mat, and then downward dog, lifting the hips high. Take a deep breath, and then step to the top of the mat for forward fold. Inhale, the arms all the way up, hands to the heart, exhale. All right, let's do that once more. Inhale, up, exhale, fold. Half lift, fold, and step back, plank position. Same options, chaturanga, tricep push-up, or straight to down dog. Coming into that down dog, hold, and take a nice deep breath. Now we'll lift the right leg up, single leg down dog, and then I want you to open the hips. You're going to move your belly button towards the right, bend the right knee, flex the foot. Try to keep the shoulders square and pressing down towards your mat. Then straighten out the leg, bring it down. We'll do that on the other side, left leg up. Bend the knee, flex the foot, opening the hip. straighten out the leg, bring it down, and step into forward fold. Half lift, inhale, fold, inhale, arms up, hands to the heart, exhale. All right, great job. Should be good and warmed up now. We're gonna switch over to our Tabatas. So we'll start at the top of the mat. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to our Tabata music. All right, so standing nice and tall, we're gonna start in chair pose.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Work.
All right, arms up, sink back through your hips, holding that chair. Little tilt in the pelvis here, softening the tailbone down, reaching the fingertips towards the ceiling. Look down, make sure you can see your toes. If you can't, sit the hips back a little more.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, go ahead and rise up and rest. Remember, to make this harder, you can avoid the rest and continue to work. Next up is flight.
Prepare.
Step the left foot back.
Work.
You're hinging forward here. Weight is in that front foot. Chest is open, reaching the fingertips back. You can make this harder by pulling the palms towards one another, working the arms a little bit more.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, so keep the legs kind of in the same position, but you can rest for a moment. Next, we're going to take crescent lunge, lifting and lowering with our breath.
And work.
So inhale up, exhale, arms to a T, hovering that back knee. Inhale up, exhale down, and then continue that. You're going to flow with your breath. You can go faster or slower, totally up to you.
3, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 3 complete.
All right, we're going to finish this side by hovering that back knee. You want to make sure the front knee and ankle are lined up.
And work.
Bring the arms up for your inhale. Exhale, arms to a T. Hover that back knee. Relax your shoulders and reach through the fingers. Nice and tall through the spine.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle
All right,
4.
step to the top of the mat. And now we're going to repeat, focused on the opposite side. So starting back in chair.
Prepare and work.
Arms up, sink down in chair. And then if you want to make this a little harder, you can lift the heels, coming into a balanced chair.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 5 complete.
Right, very good. Now flight on the opposite side. So we'll step the right leg back. Left leg is forward.
Prepare
Hinging
and
forward,
work.
chest is open. You should feel most of the weight distribution in that front leg. Pull the palms towards one another, working the arms a little more.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle
All right,
6
rest the arms,
complete.
lift the torso, keep the legs in that position. We're going to move into crescent, lifting and lowering with our breath.
Prepare and work.
Inhale up, exhale, arms to a T. Inhale up, exhale down.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 7 complete.
All right, we'll finish off this side by hovering that back knee. So coming
Prepare
into crescent
and
position,
work.
inhale up, exhale, bring the arms out, hover that knee, make sure the left knee and the left ankle are in a straight line. And you want to reach through the fingers here to continue to work the arms.
3, 2, 1. And rest.
All right, great job. Step to the top of the mat. All right, next Tabata, we're going to focus on a Warrior One series. Starting with the right foot forward, left foot's going to come back. You're going to have that at a 45-degree angle. Arms are at your side. We're going to start just by holding Warrior
5,
One.
4, 3, 2, 1. work.
All right, so bring the arms up, settling into that position, relaxing the shoulders. You want to reach through the fingers, but keep those shoulders away from the ears.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Okay, rest your arms.
Cycle 1 complete.
All right, next up we're going to hold warrior 1. We're going to bring the hands behind our back, interlace, and open our chest,
Prepare
stretching the chest
and
muscles.
work.
So interlace, press the knuckles down, stay deep in that front knee. See if you can pull the shoulder blades towards one another, pulling the palms towards one another. You can look up here, challenging the balance a little bit more.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, go ahead and
Cycle
rest.
2 complete.
Now humble warrior. So we're going to interlace and hinge forward. Make sure you're finding lots of length in the spine and not
Prepare
rounding at all.
and work.
So with the hands interlaced, take your inhale, exhale, begin hinging forward, allowing the arms to come up behind you. You're going to work the right shoulder down by the right knee. And when you get as low as you can, I want you to relax your head and try to look back to the left knee.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Come up nice and
Cycle
slow,
3
pressing into
complete.
your feet. And then we're going to transition this into a pyramid. So you're going to straighten the front leg,
Prepare and work.
shift the hip back, and then hinge the torso forward. So we're stretching the right hamstring.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 4
All right, bending the
complete.
front knee, step in. We're going to switch sides, setting up warrior 1. Now with the left foot forward, right foot at 45
Prepare
degrees.
and work.
Bring the arms up, and we're holding. Relax the shoulders. Notice that back pinky toe. You want to rotate that out towards the back of your mat.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
All right.
Cycle
Rest
5
the arms.
complete.
Next up, we'll interlace and open our chest.
Prepare and work.
Fingers behind the back, press the knuckles down, open the chest. You're going to press into the front knee. Maybe look up.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 6 complete.
All right. Humble warrior is next. So you'll interlace again.
Prepare
Press the
and
knuckles
work.
down, take an inhale, exhale, hinge forward. Remember, lengthen, not rounding. Arms come up behind you, working the left shoulder towards the left knee. Resting the head when you get as low as you can.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Now press
Cycle
into your
7
feet. Come up
complete.
nice and slow and controlled, and you'll move this into pyramid. So you'll straighten the front leg,
Prepare and work.
shift the hips back, and hinge the torso forward. So hands can stay on the thigh, or you can walk the hands down. You're just looking for a hamstring stretch, so just find the position that feels best.
3, 2, 1. And rest.
All right, go ahead and bend that front knee, step in, and we'll switch over. We're gonna move into warrior 2 position. Right foot will stay forward, left foot comes back. You're gonna bend the front knee. Your back foot should be parallel with the back of the mat. Arms are extended.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, so we're holding warrior 2. So if you're in this position and it feels easy to you, see if you can go a little deeper. You always want to reach through the fingers, and you want to press down into your feet, really using the leg muscles.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Go ahead and rest the
Cycle
arms.
1 complete.
Next up, we're going to come to right angle, and we're going to add a little arm circle. So front warrior 2,
Prepare and work.
come down to your right angle, and then you're going to circle the left arm back, down and around, squaring up the shoulders with the floor, and then circle it all the way up. Continue that movement. right, come back to
Cycle
warrior
2,
two and then
complete.
rest the legs. All right, next up is a triangle position.
Prepare.
So from
and
warrior two,
work.
straighten the front leg, shift the hip back, reach forward and hinge over. Still stacking the shoulders, pulling that left shoulder back. You can look up or down, whatever feels best for your neck.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Return to
Cycle
warrior
3,
two
complete.
and rest. Now we'll finish this side with a warrior two, lifting and lowering with our breath.
Prepare.
So you'll
and
extend
work.
out and then lift up, palms touch, straightening the front leg and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down.
Three, two, one. Rest.
All right, we'll switch sides. You can step in or just pivot to the back of your mat. Either way, make sure you're just on the opposite leg here.
Prepare and
Coming
work.
into your warrior two hold. Again, go deeper if you can. Always make sure the knee and the ankle line up on that front leg.
Three, two, one. Rest.
And
Cycle
rest.
5, complete.
All right, next up, right angle with that arm circle. So from your warrior two,
Prepare and work.
come forward for right angle, and then you're gonna circle the arm back and down, squaring the shoulders with the floor, and then circle back around.
Three, two, one. Rest. Cycle 6,
Back to
complete.
warrior two, and then rest. All right, triangle position is next.
Prepare and work.
From warrior two, straighten the front leg, shift your hips back, reach forward, and hinge over. Again, you can look up or down, whichever feels better for your neck. And you can always keep a little bend in that front knee if you need it.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, coming
Cycle
back through
7,
your warrior
complete.
two, and then rest. Finishing this set with a warrior two, lifting and lowering.
Prepare and work.
Inhale up and exhale down. This is a great opportunity to really deepen the breath, slow down that movement, or if you want to get the heart rate up a little bit, speed up the movement.
3, 2, 1. And rest.
All right, very good. Now moving into the next set, we're gonna take a wide straddle. So you're gonna take the toes to the corners of your mat. We're gonna go 5-pointed star to prayer squat.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, bring the arms up. Take a nice big inhale, little back bend, and then exhale, hands to the heart, prayer squat. And then you're just lifting and lowering, repeating that movement. Make sure you're taking your tailbone straight down towards the floor and not the wall behind you.
3, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 1 complete.
Go ahead and rest. Then we're gonna hold prayer squat next.
Prepare.
Bring your hands to your heart and go ahead and come down into that prayer squat. Again, tailbone towards the floor, not the wall behind you. You want to imagine pulling the knees away and towards that back wall. Reach through the crown of your head towards the ceiling and breathe nice and deep.
2, 1. Rest.
All right, come on up.
Cycle 2 complete.
All right, for this next one, we're gonna do a flat back hold. So you're gonna take your heels in line with your toes.
Prepare.
Arms are gonna come out like wings and you're gonna hinge forward. So I want you to keep the back flat, come down about halfway and hold. Lift through the shoulder blades as much as you can and shift as much weight into the balls of the feet as you can.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, go ahead and let the hands come on down, quick wide straddle stretch, and then we're gonna move into spinal twist.
Prepare.
So hands in front of you, arms are straight, right hand to the center and lift the left arm up. You want to keep your hip bones pointing down. Again, shift the weight into the balls of the feet.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, relax
Cycle
down.
4.
Spinal
Complete.
twist the other way will be next. So left hand comes to the center.
Prepare and work.
Right arm up.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
And rest
Cycle
it down.
5 complete.
Alrighty, now we're gonna take a little stretch here.
Prepare and
So
work.
toes are back towards the corners. You're gonna bend into the right knee and then you're gonna reach over towards the left leg. You may be able to let your head rest on that right arm.
3, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 6
Right,
complete.
release that stretch and we're gonna take that stretch on the other leg. So bend the left knee
Prepare and work.
and then reach over towards the right leg. Again, you may be able to let your head rest on the forearm.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
And release.
Cycle 7 complete.
All right, we're gonna stay in this folded over position. I want you to go pigeon-toed if you can, so pull the heels out a little more.
Prepare and
Allow the
work.
body to fold forward and then pull yourself deeper. So holding the outside edges of the feet or the backs of the legs, or just walk the hands through your legs. You're gonna hold yourself deeper in the stretch.
3, 2, 1. And rest.
All right. Good job, come on up. All right. Always hit pause and grab water if you need it. We're gonna switch into some core work here. So come on down. We're gonna take a plank and hold it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Work.
All right, so stepping back into plank, make sure your wrists are lined up with your shoulders, your fingers are wide, belly is in tight, you're pressing down through the hips. A couple more deep breaths.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
You can lower the
Cycle
knees,
1
take a
complete.
break. And remember, those planks can always be done on the knees. Next up is a crouching plank.
Prepare
So
and
front plank
work.
position, sit your hips back towards your heels, and then come back forward. And then just take that at your pace. You want to keep the knees nice and low.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle
And rest.
2 complete.
Next up, we have tricep push-ups. So you can do that on your knees or in a high plank position, either way.
Prepare and work.
Just make sure the elbows stay in tight. You can take them slow, you can take them fast, whichever way you prefer.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 3
All right, we're gonna take child's pose. So knees can come nice and wide. Sit your hips back towards your heels.
Prepare and work.
Just relax here. If you want to rest the shoulders fully, you can take the fingers towards the back wall.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 4 complete.
All right, let's go ahead and repeat. Coming back into that plank hold. Again, remember you can take this to the knees if you'd prefer.
Prepare and work.
Make sure you're lifting up through your upper back and shoulder blades. Be sure you're not sinking down into the shoulders at all.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 5
rest.
complete.
Crouching plank is next.
Prepare and work.
So from plank, sit back and come forward.
Three, two, one. Rest. Cycle 6 complete.
All right, we have tricep push-ups next.
Prepare and work.
Most important part of these is that the elbows stay in. If the elbows come out, that means you've gone too far.
Three, two, one. Rest. Cycle 7 complete.
All right, we're going to return to that child's pose and add a stretch. So we're going to bring the right arm underneath the left.
Prepare and work.
And then switch sides, left arm under the right.
Three, two, one. And rest.
All right, very good. All right, go ahead and lift back up from there. We're going to stay in tabletop to start this next series. We're going to be in, we'll take cat-cow stretch to start. So just moving through that stretch,
5, 4,
take it nice and slow, a little massage for the spine.
work.
Inhale, arch, and exhale, round. Now when she says rest, we're going to transition into pigeon.
3, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 1
All right, tuck the
complete.
toes under, take the hips into a downward dog. We'll take the right leg up
Prepare
and bring it through for pigeon. We're going to relax in pigeon for 2 cycles so you can kind of settle in, walk that back foot back a little bit more.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 2 complete.
All right, staying in that pigeon.
Prepare and work. Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 3
All
complete.
right, hands back by your knees. Go ahead and lift. We're going to take table balance. You're going to step back to table.
Prepare
Press into the
and
tops of your
work.
feet and lift the knees just about an inch. Make sure your weight is evenly distributed here with your shoulders and your hips. Tighten up the belly.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 4 complete.
All right, back to the beginning. So you can take cat-cow again if you'd like, or you can sway the hips side to side. If you want to sway, go a little wider in your stance and then let the hips go side to side. This is a really nice stretch for the side, outside of your hip, your side body.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 5
All right,
complete.
coming into pigeon on the other side. So we'll take a down dog. Lift the left leg up
Prepare and work.
and bring it through. Walking the back foot back a little bit, open the hip a little more, and settle in.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 6
You're
complete.
staying in that pigeon.
Prepare and work.
by your knee, go ahead and lift. We're going to take that table balance one more time. Step back. Pressing into the tops of the feet and lift. Or if you want a variation, you can tuck the toes and lift the knees that way.
Three, two, one, and rest.
All right, finish with that one. Now we're going to transition over into seated, and we're going to take some variations on boat pose. So we'll start by sitting tall. Feet are going to stay on the floor. You're going to have the hands behind the thighs.
5, 4,
trying to stay as long through the spine as you can.
1. Work.
Relax the elbows and shoulders and then lean back. When you get as far as you can go, you can let go of the legs and extend the arms forward, but try to keep those feet planted on the mat.
3, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 1
Go ahead and
complete.
lift up. All right, now feet stay on the floor, arms extend in front, and you're going to bring the right arm out as you lean back. We're working the obliques a little, bring them up, and then switch.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 2 complete.
All right, now hands come to the mat, fingers forward. You're going to lift the legs to 90.
Prepare and work.
And you're going to push the legs forward, lean back a little bit, and then lift back up.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 3
All right,
complete.
now we're going to come onto our backs for a little recovery. Knees come in towards the chest, and we're going to circle
Prepare and
towards
work.
the right. So think about circling, feeling that massage through the low back.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle
All right,
4
now we're going to
complete.
repeat everything. So come on back up. Feet on the floor, hands behind the thighs.
Prepare and work.
Sit tall and then lean back as far as you can go. Shoulders and elbows relaxed. When you get as far as you can, extend the arms, relax the chin.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 5 complete.
All right, we're going to open side to side. So extend the arms. Start with the left this time through.
Prepare and work.
Bring up to the left, lift, and then the right.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 6 complete.
All right, hands behind you, fingers forward, lift the legs to 90.
Prepare and work.
Push them out, lean back, and then pull in.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 7 complete.
Very good. Come on back to your backs again. Knees pull in towards the chest.
Prepare and
And then we're
work.
going to circle now towards the left. Again, paying attention to the low back. Massaging the kidneys.
Three, 2, 1. And rest.
All right, we're going to stay on our backs for this last Tabata. We're going to take a little stretch and a little strength together. So we'll start with reclined pigeon. Cross the right leg over, the foot is just below the left knee. You're going to reach the hands through to the left thigh and pull back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Work.
All right, so for this reverse pigeon stretch, make sure the shoulders are relaxed, the feet are flexed. You're pressing the right knee towards the front of the mat.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle
You can
1.
rest,
Complete.
keep that pigeon position. Next up is a strength move, single leg bridge. So we're going to bring our arms to the
Prepare
side,
and
palms down.
work.
You're going to press into that left foot and lift. So you can stay in this pigeon position, or you can take the right foot towards the ceiling, either way. Just keep those hips as high as you can and keep the chin off the chest.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right,
Side
lower the
2.
hips, come back into that reclined pigeon. Now we're going to take another strength move, hands behind the head. We're going to take reverse pigeon
Prepare
crunches.
and work.
Inhale, push the foot away, lean back, and then exhale, pull in.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 3.
All right, you
Complete.
can release the neck down. Now we're going to stretch a little, cross the right leg all the way over.
Prepare.
You're going to lift
and
the hips a
work.
little bit, let the feet dangle down, and then just reach out for your feet and pull them towards you. So stretching your outer hip.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle
Go
4.
ahead and
complete.
unwrap. Now we're going to repeat all that on the other side. So starting with reverse pigeon, cross the left leg over,
Prepare.
reach through to the
and
right thigh
work.
and pull back. You want to have those feet flexed, shoulders relaxed, and the low back should be pressing down into your mat.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 5.
All right,
Complete.
hold that leg position, but release the thigh. Arms are at your side. We're going to lift to single leg
Prepare
bridge.
and
Press
work.
into the hands and lift. You can keep the legs as they are or take the left foot towards the ceiling.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 6.
And lower
Complete.
down. Return to that reverse pigeon position. Here's your crunches. Hands come behind the head.
Prepare and work.
Inhale, extend, and exhale, pull in.
Three, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 7. Complete.
All right, go ahead and relax. Cross the leg all the way over. Lift the hips slightly.
Prepare and work.
And reach out for your feet and pull them towards you.
Three, 2, 1. And rest.
Alright, go ahead and uncross the legs. Pull the knees in towards the chest and gently rock side to side. So we'll take a few minutes here to stretch everything out. With those knees rocking side to side, extend the arms out in a T and then just let the knees fall all the way over to the right. Take your gaze over the left shoulder, soften the shoulders down towards the mat. And bring the knees back up through center and we'll let them float over to the left. Take your gaze over the right shoulder. knees back to center. Rock yourself up to seated. Bring the legs back to that crisscross position, sitting nice and tall. We'll bring the right arm up and over, hold it here. See if you can get the left forearm down on the floor. And then open up a little bit more through that right shoulder, look towards the ceiling. And then you'll reach the right hand way out in front of the left knee, relax the head down. Make sure the hips stay grounded. And then we'll round up from there, take the other side. So the left arm comes up and over. Maybe you can get down on the right forearm. And then open up through the chest. Nice inhale, look up. Exhale, reach the hand way out in front of that right knee. Remember to keep the hips grounded. And then we'll round up from there. We'll separate the legs a little bit and bring the soles of the feet together for a butterfly stretch. Sitting nice and tall, holding onto the feet or the shins. You're going to hinge forward. Imagine you have a flashlight on your chest and you're shining it forward. We want to isolate that stretch into the inner thigh and the low back. And then you can lift up from there, and we'll take the legs nice and wide with the toes towards the ceiling for a wide straddle. Hands in front of you, and go ahead and crawl the hands forward and relax here for a couple of breaths. All right, we'll walk the hands back in. Bring the hands behind you. Fingers towards that back wall, and then just open the chest, look up, little chest opener. And then relax, slide the left foot in for figure 4. We're going to reach out towards the right foot. Up, take the right hand behind the left knee, lengthen into a twist, open to the left. Come back to center, keep the left hand down by that left hip, right hand forward, and you're going to lift up as high as you can, reach the arm up. Side. Take the left leg out, tuck that right foot in. Reaching out towards the left foot. And then go ahead and lift. Twist open to the right. Back to the center. Keep the right hand by the hip, left hand forward, and lift. And lower back down. Great job. All right, feet come in front of you. We'll extend the legs. One final seated stretch, seated forward fold, sitting tall, arms at your side. Inhale up. And then exhale forward, reaching for the feet. Always bend the knees here if you need it. Take one more breath here. And coming back up, we're going to scoot forward on the mat, come onto your back. And pull those knees back in towards the chest, arms at your side. Extend the legs towards the ceiling. Flex and point your feet. Spread the toes wide and then rotate the ankles. Go in both directions. And then flex the feet, pulling the toes towards you and open the legs nice and wide. Then point the toes, pull them in. Bring the knees back down towards your chest. Lift the forehead up towards the knees. See if you can hold opposite elbows coming into a ball. One more inhale, and as you exhale, slowly release. Take the legs to the end of your mat and bring the arms to your side. Taking just a few moments here to return our focus to our breath. Slowing down the inhales, lengthening the exhale. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Lift your hands and rotate the wrists. And then extend the arms behind you. Take a full body stretch. Big inhale. And exhale, relax, and come back to seated. Sitting nice and tall, arms at your side. Take a deep breath, bring the arms up. And as you exhale, float the arms down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Hands to the heart. Namaste. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.